survey the lad first, hold on. Like that ethnicity, picking up. Old faces. Like it. Thank you, Jesus. Let's go.
Got the first question.
Questions?
Hey, Coach, Brian Howe from Boulder Daily Camera. First off, I don't know if you just can't catch a break with the weather on these spring games or not, but what was your thoughts on just, not only, I heard you mention before thanking the crowd, but thoughts on the crowd, but then also how your team handled the weather today?
We are built to handle adversity. We give them messages every day we practice, every day in the facility. We're trying to raise men that can handle adversity, that can handle the unexpected, and we already know what we had. That was just an opportunity for our fan base nationally to see us do some things that we really don't want to show you. So we kept everything really simplistic, and we just went out there. Thank God no one was injured, no one was hurt. I don't think even anyone was just in the training room except for just getting ice and getting their former injuries treated. But it was a good display of talent, I believe.
Jake, go ahead. Sorry, Adam.
Hey Coach, Jake Schwarnstein.
What's going on, boss?
Not much, how you doing?
Excellent.
You guys have been dealing with some injuries and some portal turnover in that running back room. What did
Yeah.
you see from Isaiah Harsh today, and you think he needs
Isaiah is an athlete. This is a kid who came receiver, flipped over to defensive back because we were desolate at that position. He went back and blessed us and played running back for us and got it done. I mean, he's an athlete. He's a ball player. You're never going to see him late for anything. You're never going to see him uncommitted. You're never going to see him problems with grades. Yes sir, no sir type of guy. Always on time. I love the young man. I really do. He went out there and displayed his versatility tremendously. I love what he brings to the table, offensively or defensively.
Hi, Coach Adam, Mr. Tiger,
How you doing,
24/7
sir?
Sports. You've spoken really highly of Charlie Offerdahl.
Yeah.
What was that moment like awarding him a scholarship?
Wow, teary-eyed. I mean, I was in there boo-hooing like I was part of the family, which I feel like I'm part of the family. He was raised correctly, wonderful mother and father who supported him 100% of the way. His brother is going to follow in his footsteps with his toughness and physicality and stick-to-itness. 4.0 student, right?
Yeah.
Honor roll student. Charlie is the prototype man. He's a man. I love what he stands for. I love who he is. I love what he's about. And we wanted to trick him. And I told him a couple days ago, I think he is going to win, player of the spring. And so that's the way we tricked him into bringing his parents over. And it was a tremendous moment, but it's nothing that we gave him. He took it. He flat out took it, and he earned it, and he deserved it. So God bless him. And I told him at the conclusion of the game, the rest of the team, that who's next? Which walk-on is next? Because we got room and we got time.
Andrew, go ahead.
Andrew Adelson, ESPN, you had a message from Miss Peggy saying we're trying to get to a bowl game.
We're gonna get it. I don't think
You're gonna get it.
Yeah, there you go.
The progress that you've made this spring and the last year and a half that you've been here, where do you feel like that is, and what gives you the confidence to say we're gonna get to that bowl game?
The progress that we've made is another caliber player that's playing, a player that truly expects to go to the next level, meaning the NFL. They expect to be drafted Thursday, Friday, or today in the NFL and not free agency, although that's an avenue as well. These young men want to practice. They want to have each other's back. They want the physicality. They want all the smoke, so to speak. I love what we're building in this locker room, and if you're not a part of that thought process or that desire, you don't fit. So now you see you see the gallop to the portal. You see that, but even with those guys, man, I wish them the best. I just don't want them to die along with how many's in the portal? Somebody
3,500.
3,500 young men. I just want you to have a plan before you go. Don't just go. Have a plan to enter. Prayerfully, a relationship that we could help you with, so you could go to another school and have an opportunity to continue your dream. That's my problem with people who just jump in the portal. Just have a plan.
Trent.
Coach Troy Finnegan, CU Sports Report. I know Pat Shermer said he was going to keep things pretty vanilla today.
He did.
Even then,
He did.
DeJounte Wester was still featured over and over. How nice was it to see Shaduer looking for him, and what does he add?
I'm not going to say he was featured. I'm going to say that was his reads. Shaduer reads the defense whatever they playing, he makes the proper reads. He rarely misreads. So Wester was the guy. One day it may be Jimmy, one play it may be Jimmy, it may be Travis. You never know. We have a plethora of receivers and 4 more on their way that I cannot wait to see them even work together this summer. I can't wait till they're up under the same roof. It's going to be refreshing, it's going to be a blessing, and it's going to be, Shaduer is going to be the happiest young man in the building, I believe.
Coach Prime, Alex Ramirez, Mile High Sports Radio. I missed you at the Super Bowl. I saw you walking around. We were out there, and the DMVR guys were out there, and Jake and those guys. Also, I have the shoes on from last year.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
The Air DT Max 96. How much influence did you have on the create of those shoes?
A lot.
Did you?
A lot. I'm
Those
not
things
the
are
kind-
amazing. When they come out, by the way.
Well, I have no idea. I'm not the kind of guy that just let you create something and put my name on it. I don't strike you that way. I don't imitate that person of non-inclusion. I'm not like that. So when it comes to anything design, shades, shoes, phone, anything, I'm truly involved.
Go ahead.
Jimmy Sirfoss, 24/7 Sports.
24/7.
Sir, what did you see out of the offensive line today?
Protection, commitment. We're able to run the ball, throw the ball, but that's against our own players. No one loses in the spring. Everyone wins. You're playing against one another. You got to win. So I know what I want and I know what I desire, and those guys are really close. And not just the starters, just having the depth, and the depth is on campus right now. That's committing left and right. I don't know if have we released the commits. There's been several that's committed. I think it's a couple more here right now. Well, I think it's about 5 more that here right now that's committed. I don't know if we released it yet, but you'll hear about it really soon.
We're waiting on compliance, Coach.
Excuse me?
We're waiting on compliance to do the paperwork.
Oh, okay. I don't know what you said, but it sounds good.
Mike, go
I
ahead.
trust you.
Yeah, I'm Coach Prime, Mike Lyle, KUNC Radio. How are you, brother?
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good today. I know you're evaluating everybody as part of the spring game, but what stood out with you and Shaduer's performance today?
I don't just go by the day. I get reports every practice, every day, and I like to see completions. I like to see footwork. I like to see the understanding of what he's doing. He's doing some tremendous things. Like sometimes we don't know stuff because I even jumped to conclusions one time. Like, get rid of the ball, get rid of the ball. He said, we blew a route. Get rid of the ball, get rid of the ball. That wasn't a read. You just never know. So I learned to just shut up and wait until I understand the play. Like, Pat, what was that? And he tells me what was going on, what was supposed to happen, and who didn't do what they were supposed to do. But the kid has a commitment to excellence. I think we had a quick walkthrough yesterday. He was out there throwing. After a quick walkthrough yesterday, that's just who he is, trying to get ready and prepared for today, because everything is now. Everything is now about this team. Everything is now about him. Everything is now about the progress. I just want to see him get it out of there and just take what they give you. I always say, take what they give you. Sometimes he wants the big play, like take what they give you. Sooner or later, we're going to run out of field, and sooner or later, that means we're going to score. I love that aspect of it. But the kid can flat out play. I think one of you magazines, I don't know which one, I think they rated him or ranked him potentially the #1 guy. Why is the problem when I say that? It's a song, and in the rap song it says cool when you do it, but it's a problem when I do it. Why is it a problem when I tell you what you just said? Because I beat you to it? Or it's my son? Like it or not, we're gonna have a couple guys go to the top 5 picks. I don't care how you cut it up. And the way we recruit right now, we may have several in the first round.
Speaking of one of those top 5 picks, Travis has made the move to inside. I'm sure you're gonna move him around.
Yeah, he's gonna be moved around.
As a corner, why is that so important for his own development moving forward?
I don't think Travis really needs that type of development. Travis is going to excel at whatever you place him. He's that kind of kid. He has that kind of character. He's that kind of worker. He studies, he prepares. He loves the darn game of football. He loves to practice. He loves to play. You see him, time he's done with the darn offense, he's running over to the defense. I mean, who does that and don't ever complain? So just moving inside just give us more depth. I don't know if he's going to start there. I know he's going to start, but I don't know if he's going to start in the slot or outside, whatever's best for us, because Preston is doing a wonderful job as well. So you probably going to get the chance to see him in the spring playing the slot, but he's really good. He really is. So we just wanted to see a little more depth and versatility, and we got four more corners coming.
Nikki, go ahead.
Hi, Coach. Nikki
Hi.
Edwards,
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
You on the camera today?
Yeah, I'm in the back today.
Okay.
Switching it up. Another big recruiting weekend for you. When you meet with these prospects, what is your message to them?
I don't sell anything because I don't have anything for sale. I don't. I don't sell them dreams. I don't sell them hope. Sell them wishes. I tell them everything they get, they're gonna have to earn. I don't promise you a number. I'm not promising you a position. I'm not promising you to start. If you want it, come and get it. We don't sugarcoat anything. We're not gonna baby you. We're not gonna hold your hand. You have 127 years of NFL experience up under this roof. It's on you. We are a tremendous navigational system to the game that you want to play. We know what we're doing. We know how to get there because we've been there, especially as a collective group. So it's sometimes the conversation gets repetitive, and I don't like that because it is what it is. If you want money, go to that department and talk about that, but I'm not the guy to talk about that. I want to talk football. So if it's a business deal, that's something else. I want you to come here for football. Now, once we get the football together, if the business works, let's do it. But don't come here for business, and then the secondary thought process is football. I'm a football coach, and I love the game. Now, what separates me from everyone else, I feel good right now. What separates me from everyone else is I've sat in 3 seats. I gave you a dramatic pause so you can follow me. I'm the parent, right? Couple kids in college football. I've been the kid, right? Was a straight dog. Now I'm the coach. I know what the whole room's thinking. It's a tremendous advantage. And I absolutely love it. And we don't talk about any other university, any other college, any other coach. That's a rule here. We don't put anybody down to come up. Say live.
Couple more, Brian, go ahead.
Hey, Coach, Jeremiah Brown's been
That was a
with you.
viral moment for you, because I love you.
Jeremiah Brown's been with you for quite a while.
Yeah.
He made some plays out there today. What's the process been like for him, making that change from Jackson? Last year, not playing maybe as much as he did at Jackson, but what does he look like at this point in that process?
Jeremiah had to decide what he wanted to be. At one point, he wanted to be an inside backer. Then he wanted to be an outside guy, a pass rusher. Then he wanted to be an inside guy. Then he changed again to an outside guy. I think he's nailed down what he desires for himself, and that he can still get the same feeling coming in from the outside on blitzes. So I think I'm not going to say bought in, that he's always been 100% committed in the classroom as well as on the field. But now he knows this is the last dance. We got to go. And I love his passion for the game. It's so funny. He got up and was talking junk after he made the tackle for loss, and I ran over to him. I said, "You still can't beat me fishing." I really said that. He said, "Yes, I can." So that's the kind of banter we have, because that's my opponent when it comes to fishing.
Okay, Keeler, last one.
Hey, Coach.
How you doing, sir?
How are you, sir? I'm glad you mentioned the recruiting a little bit. You talked about want to get your face on these mountains here. I mean, your long-term commitment here.
That comes with winning. I talked about winning. Right.
But you got a handful of these kids from class of 25 now coming.
Yeah.
And more on the way.
Right.
And a lot of those moms and dads are here today. What do you say to those moms and dads and those kids, because they're asking you, "Hey, are you going to be here for me year 2, year 3?" And how do you assuage their?
I tell them the truth. I tell them I'm a father, not a baby dad. I don't follow my kids. I pave roads for my kids. I build generational wealth for my kids. I lead my kids. I don't follow my kids. So I do not plan on following my kids to the NFL. But I'm thankful. I'm glad that you already pretty much put them in the NFL. That means you believe in them wholeheartedly. But I'm not that kind of father. I have work to do here. I absolutely love it here. It's beautiful here, especially yesterday it was. Knowing this weather, it's going to be beautiful tomorrow because we have no commitments on the field. So I'm serious. I absolutely love it here, man. I really do. And I would never think a young brother from the South would really love it in this part of the country, but I really do it. Sap, we talk about it every day. He's driving up to the mountains doing things and just taking pictures and love the snow and texting me with all the stuff they set up on Instagram for the different retreats or places to frequent that are beautiful. So we love it. I would love to be a little more adventurous and go see other things. Like I want to go to the hot springs things. Is the water really hot?
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't want to get there and the water's cold. Now I'm mad. I've driven several hours. I'm mad. So I want to go do that. I don't really fly fish, but I've been known to be fly when I fish. I want to do that. You know, it's a few things I want to do here that I hadn't done. I want my own jet ski line. Yeah, the Primobile. I want that. I'm working on that right now. But I love everything about this part of the country and the fan base that we have here. I just want to really bless you with a tremendously successful team. I really do. That's my heart.
Thanks, Coach.
We good?
Tennis
God
was-
bless y'all. Who's going to the concert tonight? Just one black woman. Y'all gotta stop. Lord, can we all get along?
You gotta work.
You gotta work tonight?
I gotta raise it.
Who gotta work? What y'all doing at night? What kind of reporting going on at night?
You got a sweep tonight.
Who?
Nuggets Lake.
Nuggets.
You got a
Oh,
sweep
I
on them.
forgot that basketball stuff is going on. My take on this, too many darn teams make it to the playoffs.
For basketball?
How can you have 20 teams make it to the, you take all the fun out of it.
So the playing tournament, you don't like it?
How many teams should make?
You can't be 50-50, you can't be 50% and make it to the playoffs. That's, come on.
Coach, who's your NBA champion this year?
I don't know, I don't follow it like that. I follow players, I don't follow the teams, I don't do that.
Money talks, though.
What does that
Money
mean?
talks.
What does that
That's when
mean?
you get more money, more games, more money.
Okay, you're right. I think that's it. You're absolutely right. I didn't think of it that way. Shoot.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.